Hey guys, today on this YouTube channel, we're gonna try and do two videos instead of our one video a week. Um, there's been a lot on my mind lately, and I'm using this point right now to announce with my team. And the funny part is, one member of my team's sitting here right now, and he doesn't even know this. Starting next week, maybe even today, we'll be working on a book. Writing can be very therapeutic, and in my writing and in the team's writing, we write about things that can be going on with real people. Now they're in a fictionalized format, just because we're not here to do biographies, but we believe in telling honest stories to make a difference. And this book, in all honesty, is going to be a little bit different. I don't even want to try to explain it because it's just going to be, it is going to be fictionalized, but like I said, it's going to be true things that can happen to people. And we write and do videos about stuff this year to try and help other people. Because if you're sitting at home and you stumble upon this YouTube video and we're talking about something like depression or anxiety, then you know what? You know right there you're not alone. And there's been countless videos in the last few years of people coming out and stuff like that. And we just want to do it in our own brand, our own way, you know. So the book, anyway, is going to be fictionalized, but it's also going to be like a self-help book, but not your traditional way. And we're probably going to get started on it next week, just to start with the new energy, because I'm working with a good counselor, nice guy, on this book called The Thrive Program. It's available on Amazon. I just gave them a free plug, but I talk about stuff that I believe helps. I'm not done the book, but I just looked at it and I looked at what I've gone through with anxiety and fear. It's crippling what it can do. Like, to everybody, in front of everybody, I seem fine and stuff, but my brain never, ever, 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 ever shuts up. Uh, and with being a little bit of a creative soul, not the biggest creative person in the world, not a prince. I had to throw that out there. R.I.P. By the way, Prince. Um, but there's been a theory in psychology that creative people, their brains never shut up. And when I heard that theory yesterday, it was like, wow, that makes sense. Because, I'm struggling with so many things and trying to balance, and I want work. I want my work most of all because I wasted some time not following my dreams. I gave in to people's negative energy. And then that caused me to also ignore some other things like my spirituality, my my mental illness, my fear of sexuality in some sense. Being in a wheelchair, you're always afraid of being judged. You're always afraid of being like, mocked, and you're afraid to talk to whoever you're interested in. That it's not easy. And then you got like, this fear of not being able to talk about sex, and like and then that causes a bunch of crap where you just ignore it, and then it can manifest itself in like drinking too much and everything like that. But anyway, I want to talk in this book about, through this character, about a person growing up with a disability. I always try to mention disabilities in my work because I am disabled, but as well as some of the members of our team have been in the past. And we believe in bringing up disability issues and that sort of thing. And, you know, if you're thinking that we're people with disabilities and we don't think about relationships, you're crazy. That everybody does at some point. You may focus on work more than sometimes than others, but we're still human. We want contact. We want, and there seems to be so much to talk about on this subject, and like I know a lot of parents, for instance, like people I grew up with, right? They their parents never talk to them about sex, about friends, about, and they're so emotionally and spiritually stunted. It's crazy. I'm not saying that I'm the best, but you know, talking about some issues helps me, and then it can help me help other people. So we're gonna do this through a fictionalized self-help book, if there is such a thing, and let's see if it can impact somebody, and I believe it will. Um, let's get it done. I'm using this time to announce it right now. Later. Later.